welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone. I've been trying to get my skin to calm down. Had a real breakout situation going on for 2 weeks. So I'm back and I'm ready, and I also got some light, so if it looks a little different, that's why. It should look a little brighter. So I'm really excited about it. I got this palette. It's sitting in front of me. The Zulu palette by Juvia'sPlace. And you guys see that? Ooh, I like this 3D situation going on here. Hi loves, so I'm gonna start off by priming my eyes with the ColourPop concealer in medium deep 36 or medium dark 36, just kidding. So I'm going to put that all over my eyelids, and I'm just going to pat it out and kind of smooth it out with my finger. I am going to use that Juvia'sPlace Zulu palette that I showed in my intro, and all of those colors are really bright, so I wanted to try and pile on the concealer just to make it a little thicker so the colors would stick a little bit better, and also the colors would show up brighter because I do have a deeper skin tone, as you can see. So even though these shadows are pretty pigmented, I still wanted to make sure that I crossed my T's and dotted my I's, I guess. So now I'm using the yellow in the palette, and this palette doesn't have names for the colors. The colors are just there, so I'm not really sure, but it's the yellow color in the palette. So I'm blending that into my crease, and I'm trying to have it blown out just a little bit. I've noticed that when I do use yellow as a transition, the next color that I put down, it tends to kind of disappear a little bit. So now I'm going to go in with the orange in the palette, and this orange was so pigmented. Oh my goodness, I was shooketh, but it was really nice. So I'm blending that just right below the yellow and kind of mixing it in as well. I was trying to control my dancing a little bit in this video, but it was just so hard, you guys. I was listening to Drake, all his old albums, and it was just taking me back to a different place. So I was really vibing out. So I'm just blending out those two colors so there isn't any hard transitions, and now I'm going into this reddish brown shade in the palette just to deepen up my crease a little bit and help that orange stand out a little bit more. I didn't want to go too deep with the color because it was daytime and I didn't want the color to be or not the color, but the look to be a smoky eye kind of thing, because I actually was going to wear this out during the daytime and I didn't want to look like I showed up a little too early to the night party. So yeah, I'm just taking that brown color and I'm rubbing it and blending it through my crease. I'm just trying to make sure I have an even coat of the color. I really enjoyed this look. I thought it was so amazing. So yeah, I'm just going to keep blending that out. So now I'm going in with the purple in the palette, and I'm putting that on my outer V. You guys, this purple was so freaking pretty. I just kept piling it on because I wanted the entire world to see how beautiful this purple was. It was so intense and so pigmented. So I'm just putting that on my outer V and bringing it halfway through my crease, and then I'm also just blending out the harsh lines between the two transition colors in the purple. So here I'm taking that same ColourPop concealer that I used in the beginning of my video to prime my eyelids, and I'm using that to actually carve out my crease. Originally, this look was going to be something completely different, but I wanted to just use this one palette and see how far I could get with the colors. So I decided that I was going to change my lid color and do something a little more out of my element. So I'm just carving out my crease here. I'm going to do that on both eyes so you can see both of them. I'm really working on doing this. I feel like it's getting better. I really enjoy doing it now. I'm such a perfectionist, so this was a long process, but I'm really happy with how it came out. So my eyelids are all carved out. I'm going to go in with this teal color and start packing that all over my lids. This color was also really pigmented, and I wanted to make sure that it could be seen from a long distance. So I'm packing it all over my eyelid, and I'm going to do that on both eyes. Oh, dance break. Hey. I suppose I just wanna be successful. Back to our paid programming. Sorry. Does anybody else dance around when they're doing their makeup? Like, it does not matter what kind of music I am listening to. It could be hip hop, gospel, pop, 90s R&B, like Christian hip hop. Like, I am getting lit for Jesus as I do my makeup, and I feel like my looks come out looking better. So I might have to stick to that regime. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I'm still packing on that teal color. Now I'm gonna use, you know how I feel about this setting spray. I said it in my last video, but I ran out of Smashbox primer water. So I spritzed my brush with the Gerard Cosmetics Lavender Scent Setting Spray and went in with this shimmery teal color in the palette, and I'm gonna put that on most of the matte teal shade that I put down. I left like a small portion of it matte, so it kind of transitioned from the shimmer to the matte teal into the purple, and I really like the dimension that it gave to the look. You can't see it right now, but this shimmery color was so bomb.com. Like, oh my gosh, when I went out and I wore this look, like, everybody was like staring at me in my face. I went into the Morphe store and they were like, what did you use? Like, what is on your eyes and how can I obtain it? And so, you know, I had to put them up on game or whatever. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But I got a lot of compliments off this look, and people were like really staring at my eyes when I was out and about. So yeah, when you guys see it in the end, you'd be like, oh my god. But yeah, it was so good. I really love this palette, you guys. So everyone should cop it. So here I'm just briefly touching up transitions and just adding a little more color where I feel like it's needed or where I want it to be, just blending it out, so making sure everything goes well together. Now I'm going to go in with lashes. These are the Cocoa Lashes in Stella, and while those dry, I'm going to use the Illamasqua liquid eyeliner in black, and I'm going to begin lining my eyelids. This was a process, you guys. I've stayed away from liner in general for so long because it is such a tedious task for me. My eyelashes naturally curl up straight from the root, so it's not impossible, but very close to it, for me to be able to get the liner to my lash line without it getting all over my lashes, and then my lashes clump up and it's just a hot mess situation. They don't blend in with the fake lashes that I put on, so I really have to work really hard to use eyeliner. I'm getting better at it. So liner's done. I'm putting on my lashes now, and this was a process within itself, and then once I was done with that, I realized something happened. Okay, so I'm back. I finished my face and I finished under my eyes. I just used the purple from the Juvia'sPlace palette on the outer corner of my eye, just continued it down on my lower lash line, and I took that same sparkly teal color and did it on the inner part as well. I added lashes as I showed you, and some mascara to blend in my lashes, and that was my speaker. and mascara on my bottom lashes. I did my face as I usually do, as I did in my previous video. I will link that down below or put it in the card somewhere so you guys can check it out. The only difference was that excuse me. My god. Okay. The only difference was that I used the Sephora Bright Colors color corrector in Orange Deep, and then I also mixed that with the LA Girl Pro Concealer Orange Corrector. And everything else was basically the same. On my lips, I used ColourPop Buffy with my NYX lip liner and Club Hopper, I believe. So yeah, that's what I did, and this is the look. I really like it. I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. I finished my hair too. I was feeling kind of va-va-voom, so I decided to throw on this fun little pony. So yeah, that's a look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.